Hi, my name is Shaina Zimdahl, and this is my presentation on the Chinese zodiac. A little bit of history on the Chinese zodiac. The actual date of when the Chinese zodiac originated is somewhat unknown, but our closest interpretation is the first cycle being introduced by the Yellow Emperor in 2600 BC. The Chinese zodiac consists of a 12-year circle, and it is the longest chronological record in history. In turn, 12 different animals represent the 12-year cycle. This was great for those that didn't quite understand or have any reading knowledge. So, using 12 animals to represent a 12-year cycle made this understandable for everyone. Now, what's interesting is how the Chinese invented this cycle. There are 10 heavenly stems and 12 earthly branches, and this represented the idea of a cyclical time. Combining the stems and the branches will help determine a specific hour, date, and year. This is also very similar to the Western zodiac that utilizes houses and locations of different planets within those houses to determine hour, date, and year. So due to this, a complete cycle will take well over 60 years. And as I said, each year is represented by one of the 12 animals. Which animals and why? Well, there are two different myths. The first myth is Buddha's meeting with the animal kingdom. On Chinese New Year, Buddha had a meeting with the animal kingdom to determine how to restore order to the world. Only 12 animals showed up. Thus, these 12 animals represent the 12 signs of the zodiac, each presiding over one year. The order of the 12 signs is determined by Buddha at the celebration based on the animal's arrival to the meeting. The first was the rat, followed by the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the sheep, the monkey, the rooster, the dog, and pig, all in successive order. Because of this order of arrival, Buddha gave each animal a year on its own bestowing. The nature and characteristics of each animal is presented within the person born to the corresponding year. The second myth is the river contest held by the gods. So it seems that one day, 12 animals quarreled one day over who would be the head of the cycle. So the gods intervened and decided to hold a contest. Whoever reached the opposite side of the riverbank first would be the leader, and the rest would follow in turn. All the animals gathered on the riverbank and jumped in. Well, it seems that, unknown to the ox, the rat actually jumped on his back. And as the ox was about to make it to the shore, the rat jumped off and won the race. The pig came in last, apparently because it was lazy. The rat is the first animal of the cycle, the ox is the second, and the pig is the last. So next you see here are the 12 animals and 12 qualities. Like I said, we have the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the goat, the monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. And with each, since I couldn't put a full characteristic chart on the screen, it is also easy to find online. I've listed one of the key characteristics or qualities for each animal. So the rat has wisdom, the ox is industrious, the tiger has valor, the rabbit is cautious, the dragon has strength, snake flexibility, horse forging ahead, goat unity, monkey changeability, rooster being constant, dog fidelity, and pig amiable. The year of a person's birth is considered a primary factor in determining a person's personality, physical, and mental characteristics. Also, what's measured here is success and happiness throughout someone's lifetime. Events and occurrences in a given year are influenced by the nature of that animal. So, Zodiac today. As I said earlier, horoscopes in Chinese culture are very similar to those of the Western culture. In the Western culture, we typically have our 12 signs, such as Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and back to Capricorn again. In Chinese culture today, animal signs are useful in learning how old someone is. And a little known key tip when you're meeting somebody, it's the best way to learn how old someone is by asking them what is their animal sign, because there are years attached to each animal. It's a polite way of asking how old someone is. And it's also a wonderful way just to socialize with other people, meet new people, get to know one another, figure out similar qualities and characteristics. It's a great way of getting to know someone. That was my presentation on the Chinese zodiac. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed.